Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? Make plans with you, and I won't let them fall away. I think I like
wrong roots. You got the wrong people, the wrong approach, the wrong idea. Everything is wrong with Dr. Kumar. Family, this man's failure has to be studied. This man done jumped off the cliff. No parachute, no safety net, free solo, done fell all the way down. This man has to be studied because when I'm looking and I'm watching and I'm observing, nothing he's saying, the people of the United States of America, you know, foundational Black Americans, we not rocking with you. We ain't rocking with Pan-Africanism, and the quicker you accept it, the quicker it will be better, and you won't be on these podcasts starving yourself and embarrassing yourself. Just keeping it a buck. Now, if you want to talk about what he's really saying, delineation. Notice he won't say delineation because this is a movement of delineation from the grassroots of FBA, brought to you by Certified. There you go. I cleared it up for him. Let's continue.
It needs to be done. It needs to be said. This is not new. What is new about it is the adversarial stance that they are taking towards African immigrants who come here from the diaspora, and the energy that they give them, the negative energy that they give them, which supersedes the negative energy you give to the white man who enslaved you then and oppresses you now.
No. Oh, hell no. Hell no. No. Oh, we going there today. Everybody, smash the like button, share this broadcast. Black Alpha, Certified Black Society. We in the house, and we about to put all of this out. Cancel, erase, delete it right now. Family, there ain't no vitriol or negative energy we give these people. We're matching energy. And there's a big difference between anger and matching energy, frustration and matching energy. All the anger, all the vitriol, and all the spite comes from their side, not from our side. Black Americans ain't got no problem with nobody. See, when we were running around here going along with scam Africanism, nobody was talking none of this. When we were running around here saying, yeah, let's go over to Africa, let's connect with them people, you didn't hear none of this. Only until we started to match energy do they find a problem. Well, now they created a problem, and it's called delineation. But remember, delineation is not a problem for us, it's a problem for them. So notice, family, he's sounding like your average raggedy ass tether that you see on TikTok. That's why this man's failure has to be studied. How the hell you go from the prince of Pan-Africanism or Pan-Pizza or Pan shut the hell up all the way down to a TikTok tether? FBA did that.
There's nothing a continental African immigrant can do to me that can supersede what the white man has done to me. There's nothing a Caribbean, Central South American immigrant can do to me that can exceed what the white man has done to me. So why is it I can have so much vitriol, hatred, disrespect, animosity towards someone who looks like me just because they came from another place, when the white man who's responsible for my hell here, I'm going to give him half that energy.
Ain't giving him half the energy. Who he talking? He don't know us. He don't know. Oh no! Whoa! Freeze frame. Hold up. Did he just sit there and say? Did he open his mouth and literally sit there and try to tell us that Black Americans, we ain't been out here going one-on-one with the system of supremacy? A system of supremacy we've been fighting by ourselves. See, while you've been focused on Africa, who, by the way, is getting knocked down, kicked down the street, whooped up by that same dominant society, shouldn't you be talking to them about not fighting the system of supremacy? Remember, y'all, on the whole planet Earth, 7 billion people, there's only one lineage that ever stood up to the system of supremacy, and that is you, not them. So the fact that he's trying to paint this picture, we mad, we angry, we got so much vitriol, and we just let the W's go off the hook. Family, has he not heard of all the rebellions? Has he not heard of Nat Turner, Harriet Tubman, the Black Panther Party, the Nation of Islam? Has he not heard any of this, family? Has he not heard of all of us certified foundational Black Americans? You name the era. Every single era that we have is an era that is based on us fighting back. We are the only people on the planet where every single category is named after our resistance. Hidden Color 6 is about to come out, and it's all about resistance. We are people of resistance. So I'm not going to sit here and see somebody who's a scam African, Dr. Kubar, who's really a Cuban, talking about Black Americans. This is TikTok tether babble coming from the prince of shut the hell up. That's what it is, family. You ain't talking about the system of supremacy unless you talk about Black Americans riding against it. You ain't heard, you ain't know, you're about to find out today. Let's proceed with more. We done already exposed 11 damn lies this man done told in 2 seconds. And by the end of this broadcast, I'm going to show y'all, not only is Dr. Umar against Black Americans, Dr. Umar sounds like he is supporting Latino immigrants.
And then on top of that, it's contradictory in this way. You still identify with the white man. You are a Black American? Since when? So you'll call yourself an American, but you'll never call yourself an African. Think about that now. After all I've been through in this country, I'm still going to wave their flag. After all I've been through in this country, I'm still going to use their colors.
What? Whoa. Hold up. Did this man just sit there and say that foundational Black Americans aren't American? Did he just say we from a place that we ain't at, never been to, never want to go to? Family, if this is what it is, then he's just playing by no rules, ain't he? There's no rules with Dr. Umar. He's basically just saying he's going to say whatever the hell he wants to say, ain't got to make no sense. This is why this man is a failure. Right here, brothers and sisters. Because he's saying things that don't nobody agree with. Ain't nobody.
Say, this is Black Titanic. Y'all hit those likes buttons, share, and subscribe. But anyway, Grand Rising, everybody, Grand Rising. This is the day that our ancestors paved the way for us so we can walk free. So we can stand on their shoulders and be proud. Now, Dr. Umar is always quoting this Frederick Douglass, you guys. And Marcus Garvey, right? He just he goes out just being just so intellectually, competent. But we all like Dr. Umar. I still like Dr. Umar, but I have had to come to the conclusion that Dr. Umar is not going to get that school fixed. You just heard the Alpha House. Now, Dr. Umar is going to continue this rage about how the Black community it's always scamming him, you guys. He says to this beautiful Black girl, she says she's Virgo. First thing he said, her name is Sheila. He said, oh my God, what sign are you? She said Virgo. Dr. Umar went into his playboy mood. Dr. Umar up there, my best women. Some of my best women are Virgos. Oh my God. She's very beautiful. He's looking at her. And then, one thing he said too to me, that makes me be aware of Dr. Umar is his school. His new curriculum, you guys. His new curriculum in the school, he gives us an update on FDMG school. He has added that the children has to speak 2 African language, and they have to have some kind of plan, which I'll call it a business plan, before they can graduate. Now, Dr. Umar get it together. This is who gonna say it? I'm gonna say it, you guys. I'm gonna say it. Dr. Umar feeds all these stereotypes. Stereotypes. There we go. I got it out. He do all these stereotypes about Black people, right? So now he's going to say that he cannot find a smart enough Black man to work for him. This is Dr. Umar. Now remember, he added that new curriculum for our children. They have to speak African languages. Even the Africans are not speaking their languages. They speak English all around the world. What is these kids going to benefit in African language? I'm not saying that it's not nice. I'm not knocking that. But if you're going to add that to the curriculum, you want how they get hired in America, mostly if you bilingual, Spanish, any language except for the African language. You would not prepare these children for no job. Now you can prepare them for a job if they bilingual, with Spanish speaking, something like that. Okay, here we go, you guys. Dr. Umar on who gonna say it with a bit of a Sheila? So this is who gonna say it? Continuously, Dr. Umar continuously throw out these stereotypes about black men, that they're lazy, they're incompetent. Oh wow, they're not smart enough to work for him. Yet, you guys, he keeps saying that black people keep sabotaging the school, and it's black people, money that's donated to the school. But anyway, so who gonna say it? Sister Shala? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Let's just hear it. But he did add a new curriculum, and that's that you got to speak African languages before you graduate. Howbeit, African languages is not used internationally. They would not be able to use it. The students, let's just hear this.
And we still don't have a final building inspection or certificate of occupancy because the building inspector for my district does not care for me. And he's doing everything he can to sabotage my school from opening. Yeah, they trying to stop black people. This ain't even white folks. This is black people blocking us.
It's just always something.
Because not only will FDMG be a school for our children, where we're going to specialize in agricultural science, political science, economic science, dietary and nutritional science, science of the black man, woman, and child, and spiritual and astrological science, if I didn't mention that already. The philosophy of Marcus Garvey and Frederick Douglass will be taught as a class. You don't graduate unless you can speak 2 African languages, right? You will have your own business plan when you graduate, and we will actually finance the first business for each of our graduates.
So his school, he did say at one time that his school was not accredited, you guys, but where are these students who gonna spend all this money on this African language that nobody used? Again, y'all heard what he said. Black people been sabotaging him. And Dr. Umar, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. All these podcasters keep lifting you up. These content creators keep lifting you up. All our people keep giving you money, sharing this dream, trying to make your vision come through. But you're not right, Dr. Umar. You're not right.
Oh, it's black power all day. Girls, when we open up the girls' school, must be 100% natural by nature, or they cannot come to that school.
Okay.
So he got a hair policy, right? That is against the law. Y'all know that. Y'all know it's against the law to discriminate against hair. Dr. Umar.
No wig, no perm, no artificial hair color.
Don't be pointing at me talking about wigs. I got you tracks now. Hold on now.
But it's all natural. Head to toe.
Everything. Body parts,
everything. Head to toe natural in order to be it. Your hair don't have to be natural when you apply to be at the school. But your hair better be natural when you show up to work at the school. Or I'm going to shave you bald myself and let you start over with your new growth.
That's interesting.
If I can't grab it, you can't have it. If it ain't nappy, King Kong ain't happy.
Hey, you make your own rules and I can't do nothing.
Now you can come to the school for the events with processing.
Right.
So if you say I'm coming to
check him out now, y'all. Check him out. This man is so ungrateful. The black community has held this man up. Listen at what he says and how you feel about the black community. Feeding those stereotypes internationally to all races of people that we're thieves. You can't trust us. We're not smart enough. Listen in to work for him.
Why? Because we kept getting scammed by black contractors. They took our deposits. They didn't finish their money. We got done dirty, Queen. We lost a lot of money trusting our own people to take care of us, and they didn't.
Yeah, be like that.
The school should. I'm gonna tell you like this: if I was a Mexican If I was Dr. Umar, a Mexican, with my credentials and my expertise, that school would have been done the first year. Yeah. If I was a Jew, it would have been done the first year. If I was Chinese, it would have been done first year. If I was Arab, it would have been done first year. If I was a South Asian Indian, it would have been done the first year. You know why I took a 7? Because we Black. And guess what? Not only would it have been done the first year, guess what? I would not have had to pay any of the people who fixed it. Do you feel me? The Mexicans said, this is for our kids. You hold that money for the school. We're going to do this on GP. Yeah. Nobody did shit for free.
You Dr. Umar, you got thousands upon thousands of dollars from the Black community, and you still get paid. You are traveling all over the world. You traveling all over the world. And don't forget, we already knew who started you on this path. That was Tariq Nasheed. That brother right there put you on his hidden colors. You got beside yourself. You so unappreciative. I've never even heard him even thank Tariq for putting him on this path. So who gonna say it? I'm gonna say it. Where is the school, Umar? Where is the school? Now, Dr. Umar is a Pan-African, right? But Dr. Umar says that the FBA group he seems to think that we're xenophobic, that we are a hate group, but he says nothing about South Africa. Now, in South Africa right now, you can see behind me that it is a total chaos. Some woman named Lucinda, Jacinda, whatever, is the leader of these groups. Well, I ain't gonna say she's the leader because so many other people coming out saying that they're the leader of this march on March every Thursday. Yeah. These people are suffering over there in South Africa. They are actually deleting, unaliving people that look like them. It's so bad over there to they have cleared out just about all of the immigrants, their neighbors, right? People that look like them. Yet it does not apply to the white tea people that control all their wealth. They have stole their wealth from their parents, y'all. But it don't pertain to them. It pertains to the people that look like them. They have to get out because they said they're taking their job, lower level jobs that they don't want. So anyway, I'm just going to get back to Dr. Umar. I'm not Dr. Umar. You know what? You cannot call Black Americans xenophobe. Why don't you concentrate on South Africa since you're a Pan-African? Or you need to go over there and help them out. Show them what to do, Dr. Umar. Go to Africa. Go to South Africa and help those people out. Give them a plan. Because that school right now is never going to emerge, you guys. So, anyhow, South African, you see behind me, one of their leaders has been assassinated. I saw where a boxer, I think the boxer was Congolese, he was unalive. I mean, they say they burnt that man up alive. They are off the chain in Zulu with countless of what you name it, murder, fraud, drugs. That's what they claim. That why that they're after the other people that look like them. If you're not a Zulu, if you're not a South African, you got to get out of here. But the people that enslaved them and colonized them, took their money, their land, their wealth from their grandparents, their mama, their aunts, their uncle. Oh, don't bother them. They are part of us. This is Marquez. Well, the Saints also. But he has traveled to South Africa, also did business in South Africa. But this is what this is all about. Why are you guys xenophobic?
In settings.
Peace to the saints. Today we have yet another South African here to argue against the idea of black people supporting black people and to lick the boots of the whites who have basically marginalized him, his grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandfather, and your recent ancestors. I want to yield the floor to the gentleman to introduce himself.
Okay, so my name is Carl Drogo. It's my online name. So yeah, I don't use my real name. So you could just address me as Carl. So basically
Carl, as in C-A-R-L?
No, K-H-A-L, Carl. Carl from the.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you use your true name?
For various reasons. I do a lot of things.
Fear.
So like
fear. The simple answer is fear. You don't use your name because of fear. If you understand yourself and you understand human nature, a lot of the things that drive your behavior is fear. You don't use your name because of fear. I use my true name because I'm fearless and I'm a man. Fair enough. Now, please tell the folks why you are here.
Okay, I'm here because I've heard a lot of your statements about South Africans, and I disagree with almost all of them. With regards to us not, yeah, with regards to us us still being oppressed by white South Africans, with regards to us hating other black people, yeah, none of that is true according to my understanding.
So you misrepresented the first thing. I've never said that you're still oppressed by whites. You are oppressing yourselves. You're the majority. You could take over today, actually, right now. So you are a slave of your own making. That's number one. Then number two, there are many blacks that have come into that territory, which you now call South Africa, and you all view it as a zero-sum game. So you fight at the bottom of the triangle for the crumbs that have fallen off of the table of the white South Africans. And while they remain largely invisible because they're wealthy, you allow them to operate you as a puppeteer and make you fight against your own. And when I say your own, I mean other blacks. You're so foolish that you would call yourself South African and identify with the whites who oppressed you.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question. How would
before you ask a question, do you comprehend anything that I said?
No, I hear what you're saying, and I disagree with all of it. But
okay, very good. Yes.
So I want to ask you, how
African brothers, the problem that you encounter is caused by people who look like me, people who have this fair white skin. They are the cause of your problems, as they always have been. For it was white people who colonialized your land, it was white people who stole your resources, and it was your white people who enslaved you into a system of apartheid. So do not blame your brothers and sisters, but look to apportion the blame where it really lies. Now, this is not to demonize all white South Africans, and in my times in traveling in your country, I have recognized that things have changed and that the younger generations of people of European origin are nowhere near as bigoted as their fathers and their grandfathers.
So, I'm glad that this European man, pale-faced man, I guess he's a South African now, speaking out. So, looks like he's been listening to the Saint. Oh, y'all know the Saint. It seemed like he said word per word what the Saint would be saying when he is having this debate with the little South African village boys. But anyway, white South African exposed Jacinta hidden motive towards SA economic collapse. So Jacinta, they say that Jacinta and the other man is on the run now, y'all, because the economic has collapsed. There's no food. They can't get no food. There's no jobs because they have ran everybody out. And the few white people and the Asian people that they did leave standing, they won't even hire them. They're closing their gates on the South Africans. Yeah, so, oh boy, it backfiring on these South Africans. So South Africa has 53,000 migrants have left South Africa, y'all. All the stores have closed down. None of the white tea, the Chinese, nobody will hire them in their facility. A lot of the companies now has left, went to Zimbabwe, have left South Africa, went to Zimbabwe. But anyhow, let's just listen at this. All these people are gone now, and y'all still looting. Y'all looting and rioting and with each other and turning on each other now. Here we go, y'all.
In the past 5 weeks, after the ruling party launched a, quote, migration management campaign. The action was prompted after anti-migrant rioting broke out across the country. With reports armed mobs had been going door to door in search of migrants, warning them to either leave or face violence. Peaceful protests sprung up earlier this year, led by anti-migrant groups, which were fueled by fears over crime and competition for jobs in a country where the unemployment rate is more than 30%. Marchers typically chant, "They must go," in Zulu.
We are South African citizens who are actually sick and tired of the crime committed against South African citizens at the hands of foreigners who are entering the country.
Y'all see who they're blaming? They're not blaming the powerhouse who is the Europeans. I don't get these people. But anyway, it's a mess over there, you guys. Dr. Umar, get with it. You a Pan-Africa, you need to go over there and straighten them out, Dr. Umar.